to see the symbol of the city. Surabaya comes from Javanese words. Sura means shark, baby.
Oh!
And boyo?
Boyo.
Boyo. It's Javanese.
Oh!
Boyo means
Crocodile!
crocodile. Yeah!
I knew that.
No, yeah, you did. You're the shark.
Hello!
Oh, hello.
Hello!
Say hello, everyone. How do you say good morning in Indonesian?
Selamat pagi!
Far away.
Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi! Thank you! Subscribe! Subscribe! Subscribe!
Yeah.
Bye!
You're so lovely. Hello from Surabaya, Indonesia. If you're from the Americas or Europe, you've probably never heard of it before. Neither had I. Until we discovered that Surabaya is the gateway to East Java and the second largest city in Indonesia. Balai Kota, that means town hall. Being in Indonesia, we wanted to see more than just Jakarta and Bali, you know, and we also wanted a place to slow down, edit some videos. Everybody says that Bali is cheap, right? Wait until you see Surabaya. This here is a beautiful park here. I saw pictures online, but unfortunately today it's closed. It's where the city hall is located. But we asked security if we could fly the drone here, at least to see, you know, with the drone. And they said yes. What's that? Lunchtime? Cannot be too early. Surabaya is also considered the cleanest city in Indonesia. We've been here for a while now, editing some videos. We stayed in 2 different hotels, different areas of the city. Quite a few numbers missing here. Having amazing breakfast every day, huh? Look at his happy face, he gained a few pounds here. It's amazing how much further your money goes here. 3-star hotels with 5-star service for $30 a night. And we even found some other 3-star hotels for $18. We're now staying downtown, within walking distance to some attractions and also to lots of cafes and restaurants. Surabaya is located in Java, same island as Jakarta. To catch our flight out of Indonesia, we need to go back to Jakarta. And I heard that there's a good train system here, so we're going to do it by train, stopping along the way. Should be very fun. And in the meantime, what can you do in Surabaya? This is what I'm going to show you in this video. I'm going to focus on the central business district and the old town. Despite being an enormous city, there are 13 million people living in the metro area here. In this area, you can do some sightseeing simply walking. Next stop, Gerahadi. This is a colonial building from the days Indonesia was a Dutch colony, and today is the residence of the governor of East Java. And there are always events going on here. It's amazing. As we stay nearby, we generally pass here, and we saw all kinds of things going on. Once we were even invited in. That was so lovely. Actually, everywhere you go here in Surabaya, people will come and talk to you. They ask where you're from, they ask your name, they ask to take pictures. It is so nice and so cute. Seriously, these are the friendliest people I've ever met in my life. Crossing the street here is an adventure. There's music and everything. Cars don't even wait the entire red light. As soon as they see you cross, they start moving. considered the greenest city in Indonesia. I saw online that there's at least one park in every neighborhood. Just a block away from Gerahadi. Look at how peaceful it already is. We're here at Arca Joko Dalog. It's a big Buddha statue from 1289. This Buddha depicts a famous king that ruled the city in the 12th century. Yes, Surabaya is that old. It was settled in the year 1037 and officially founded as a city in 1293. Just 2 blocks away from the Buddha, and you're gonna find a monument here referencing recent history. And this is why Surabaya is well known today. Have you ever heard of bamboo ransing?
I've heard of bamboo.
Bamboo ransing?
No.
It's a weapon, actually.
Oh yeah?
It's the way they cut the bamboo to create a spear and stab the enemy.
Oh.
So this is how they fought the Dutch
Oh really?
in the War for Independence. Yeah, imagine the Dutch with weapons and the Indonesians with bamboos.
Oh really?
Yeah. This is why this is so important here.
Okay.
Live and learning with Renata, huh?
Living.
And learning with Renata. This also reflects the enthusiasm of the people here. In one way or another, a lot of what you see here in Surabaya references this war for independence. Everything happened pretty recently, relatively, after World War II. It's something people here are very proud of, and we're gonna see more of that along the day. Hello. Terima kasih. Bye. Guess how much the grab was?
$1.55.
98 cents.
Oh. Oh.
It's incredible. It's amazing how far your money goes here when you're coming from countries with strong currencies. 10 minutes by Grab, like Uber. This is Bungku Park. This is one of the main parks in Surabaya, and it was even awarded by the United Nations the best park in Asia. That's because of all the infrastructure they have here, the green space, it's mobility friendly, food options, and also free internet. As the cleanest and greenest city in Indonesia, Surabaya has won several awards, national and international awards in the fields of environment and city planning. Is it my impression, or Surabaya is not as humid as the rest of Southeast Asia? I don't think it is as humid, right?
Not compared to Thailand and Malaysia.
No, yeah.
I don't think.
Don't think so. Feels more comfortable here. You're comfortable. You feel
No.
comfortable with this weather.
No, don't kid yourself.
We came here to see the main symbol of the city. The name Surabaya comes from Javanese words. The idea to call the city Surabaya came from a prophecy in the 12th century foreseeing a fight between a giant shark and a giant crocodile, taking place right here in this area. Don't know if it happened exactly like that, but it's believed that the shark represents the danger. The Mongolian troops, so they invaded this area here in the 13th century. And the crocodile represents the bravery of the people here defending their land. They obviously won. The place with more tourists here so far. So cute, because you see references to shark and crocodiles here everywhere. And some of them really cute, playful. Hello, Renata.
Ya, baik. Terima kasih Bapak informasinya.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Bye. Now we came to the northern part of the city, an area known as Old Town, as here you can see more colonial buildings like this one. This is one of the most famous buildings in Surabaya. It was built in 1862 and in the 20th century became the main production facility of the largest cigarette company in Indonesia. And it's now a museum. But the main reason you should come here is to take their free city tours. You go on this bus here looking like an old tram like they used to have here. And it is totally free, but it is very popular. Depending on what day you're here, especially if you're here on a weekend, you should be very busy. So it is better to book in advance. You need to call and talk to them on the phone. But don't worry, they speak English. It was super easy. It's totally free, but you still need the tickets. So we got ours here. And it comes with a map. Casa Sampurna, right here. The Surabaya Heritage Track Map. There are 3 tours every day that show different aspects of the city. We're here on the City of Heroes track. This is actually Surabaya's nickname, as the city had such an important role in the Indonesian independence.
Welcome to Surabaya Heritage Track. My name is Bagus, and I'll be here to get for about 1 hour. And today at 1 p.m. we're gonna explore Surabaya, especially the northern part of Surabaya. Then we're gonna talk about Surabaya as a hero city, then especially the 3 days battle in Surabaya. The Battle of Surabaya is the first and the biggest battle happening in Indonesia after independence. We fought against 29,000 of British with all their machine guns.
The main incident that generated the Battle of Surabaya was right here in front of that building. It's when a British army commander was murdered. And look at that, I just discovered that in the war of Surabaya, the Indonesians actually fought the British. And I'm here thinking of Dutch the whole time. But the British were here to expose the Japanese. Japanese occupied Indonesia and lots of Southeast Asian countries during the war. Look at this, representing the bamboos as well. You see it? The bamboos here too? It's the bamboos.
Because a lot of people gather in Surabaya, not only locals, but also for Chinese traders, from the Arabian traders, etc. So that's why Surabaya are the name of the city of heroes, for the heroes all fallen in Surabaya. Kia is a Hokkien language. If you want to ask someone to move, kia, or jalan.
Jalan.
What?
Jalan.
Jalan Jalan? It's not Jalan Jalan.
You know what he said?
No,
He said
it's
two-
Kian Kian.
No, he said 2 different ones.
I think it's Kian Kian. Learning words with our guide?
No.
But you're learning it wrong.
Jalan.
I think you're all wrong. Ooh, it's hot.
Yeah, it
I need a
is.
Coke. I need a Coke.
Coke is not sponsoring us. You need the water.
Oh,
3-star hotels like we're staying. They
Sorry.
like this won't work. Quite a few numbers missing here. See if it's 4, 13, and 14.
How's it possible?
Oh, it is possible.